Hey guys, how you doing? This is Fee. It's been a long time since I have been here, and hang on a sec, my apologies. I currently have a very annoying puppy dog that's trying to get in the way. Hang on. Misty, sit. Okay, yeah, I haven't been around for quite a while, so I thought I'd do a live, give you guys an update on what has been my life so far, and try to get some plans possibly in place. So currently working on Josephine Wall's magical merry-go-round from German Painting Deutschland. So I am on the last and final row, starting nice and fresh. Hang on, sorry guys. For those of you that were there, who have kind of plodded along with me as I've tried to get myself back, I do have a lovely little puppy dog who is 18 months old. She requires a lot of time, and when I say a lot of time, I mean a lot of time. She absolutely destroys things. She is a chewer. Misty, get out of there. She is a chewer, so she chews everything when you're not around, and does also chew when you are at home, and is very surprised when she gets busted. She is an American Staffy Cross Bull Mastiff, and been told that it can take anywhere up to 2 years before they get out of the chewing stage, so we've got a long way to go. Okay. Yeah, where have I been? I'm concerned that I'm going to do it again. I get there going, I'm going to come back, and then I don't. Or I do a video and I don't. I have changed jobs, which is a big thing, although I still work with trains and I still work at the same company. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear Misty, but she's right at my feet. So, hello Vanessa, how you doing? Very quiet chat here at the moment, so my apologies. Hang on a sec. Misty, get your ball out. Okay. So yeah, just as a little update, I still work at the same company, just a different role. Still with the trains. It's actually rail network coordinator, so it's a very demanding job, but it's a good job. I do enjoy it. So just bear with me. I'm just going to get the live chat up so that I can see it. It's been a while. There we go. So how are you, Vanessa? Where are you from? I have been completely not watching YouTube videos, so I'm not up with what's going on in the diamond painting world or the crafting world. I have, so just trying to work out who visits me and where you're from is really good to know. So in the craft world, the plans that I have at this stage, I plan to do a live every month. So that will be every 4 weeks. So you've got today's the 1st of July. The next one I plan on is the 29th of July. So if I try and stick to that, that'll help get me into a lovely routine. Other craft stuff that I'm doing, the only craft that I have been doing is diamond painting. I've just been plodding along. But I cancelled my subscription to the charcoal drawing, so I may go back to it. However, I only cancelled because I have so many that I have to do that I haven't done. So there's something that is in the pipeline of me working on those ones that I do have before I go and look at going further. Resin, haven't done much. Well, obviously nothing with resin. Yet again, want to get back into it, but been stuck in a situation where I can't. If I start doing something and my lovely little sweetheart of a dog gets there, I will see if I can find you an image. My lovely little sweetheart of a dog is yet again, very demanding. So we've had her for just over a year, well, nearly 1.5 years. So she's nearly 18 months old. Just try and find you a picture of her. So that is her attempting to be adorable, which she is. But then this is what she does if I don't watch her. That is the floor of my craft room. She has actually ripped up shards of carpet. That is actually a toy that she's just spread everywhere. We've just been away camping for a week, and we had somebody that was house sitting, and that there is what she did to our bed mattress. So yes, that's a spring. So yeah, just thought I'd share with that. This is why I have a dog. I have a dog that needs so much attention. And even now, what's she chewing this time? No, she's only chewing her own mattress. Even now, she's just got to be watched. Thankfully, shift work. The longest time that she is left at home alone is 2 days in a row. Otherwise, there's generally someone at home. Oh yeah. Hey Sandy, how you doing? So yeah, I have lots of fun with her causing grief, and then I can't start anything. So if I work with any resin stuff and she destroys something, I can't put this, if I stop with the resin work, obviously the resin work doesn't happen properly. So it's all just what I can stop and start doing. Yeah. So things that have happened in my life for the last 6 months. Actually been nothing. Apart from, a job change, a holiday, second round of COVID, heaps of dental work, and just, I suppose I slowed down on a lot of things and stopped doing a lot of things because I have a dog that takes up too much bloody time for me to live it. However, as she gets better, I am hoping that I will have more time to be able to do what I want to do. Not even game to shut the craft room door while I'm in here doing this chat. Now, for those of you that remember Bo Bo used to be so good. He'd just sit there and watch, and you'd hear him come and go, and he'd bark at something out the front, but he was pretty good. He was basically an old man. We got him. He was an old soul. But yeah, not an easy dog that we have. Sandy, good. Just go off to work and heading home. Oh, I hope work treated you well. Where are you? What are you doing now? This is what I mean. She's a pain in the backside. At work, I have, and around other people, I've actually called her a future rescue dog. And they mistakenly think I'm saying she's a rescue dog, but she's not, because we got her as a puppy. I say she's a future rescue dog because I'm ready to send her away. If anybody wants to take a dog, she's here, although my other half doesn't agree. What are you focusing on now? Move. She's directly under me, and if she goes forward, she's going to spill my drills. Hey, out of there. Yeah, so no resin work. That is, I'll start. Misty, get out of there. I will start doing resin work once she's a little bit better and I'm able to actually leave her and ignore her. But yeah, at this stage I can't. So be doing some charcoal work. The other side of it is I am looking at, and I'm not sure whether you guys are interested. I'm just looking at going back on to doing my budget. Now the thing is, I did my budget through the Budget Mum, and I did bring it through onto the channel. Although I am semi-following it, I stopped following it to the degree, and I think I need to go back to doing it and holding myself accountable to it, which is where I kind of, I'll say I fell off the wagon, but I didn't fall off the wagon. I still have managed to put money aside, but I have also managed to go, well, I was saving it for this, but I'll use my cash, extra cash that I've been saving. I'll use that for something else. So, yeah. The flip side of that, I'm also not tracking where I spend my money. So I have gone completely awry. And with the way the world is at the moment, financially wise, inflation and all that jazz, I need to get back in and start being accountable to myself. So if I'm just looking at putting in, doing my budget back on the channel. And today, 1st of July in Australia, beginning of the new financial year, so it's a perfect time to do it. Okay, I think that's it for all of those ones. So I don't know what I'm going to talk about for the next however long that I'm on. I am just going to sit and chill. You'll probably have some quiet moments while I just drill away. Yeah, because I am so out of practice with doing this. Next symbol I'm doing telephone. Now when I work with a big diamond painting, so this one obviously got on the Tide or Magical Merry-Go-Round, but that is 100 by 75, 200 colours. When you get them from Diamond Painting Deutschland, you actually do get the listing there, but they also do provide all the labels. And let's see if I can get this to focus on just... It's not going to focus on that one. Hang on. So like this one here, if I can get it to focus. I move too much. Is a little telephone. Anyway, when I my very first one of these, when I started, I did just a small section because there were so many colour changes, thinking, oh, that's the best way to tackle it. However, I have discovered that if I do a big section, it actually makes more sense. I have been using multi-places on this one. My last Josephine Wall, there was very little chance of using a multi-placer because the pieces were so, because there was so many colour changes. So just cleaning the wax out, getting fresh wax. So yeah, there were so many colour changes, there was so much confetti that actually using multiplacer just didn't work. I have discovered though that this one here is pretty good, and I am using multiplacer for 2s. I did get the lovely little tips. Where is my tips? Rose gold tips. Just got them off Amazon, and they are what I'm using. Yeah, beautiful to use. Absolutely beautiful to use. So yeah, I actually am using a multi-placer. So for those that know me from days gone by, most of the time I was a single placer. But things change. We all change. We find something different. I do prefer single placing. And then I do, in that way, I really get to enjoy the process and the calming process that diamond painting brings me. Okay, so craft world, that is it. Work world, I obviously still at the same company, just a change of jobs. Rail network controller now, so I actually have to make sure that all 5 sections of the rail network basically keeps moving dirt from the mines to the port. So that's where we stand work-wise. It's a bigger challenge than a controller. Much bigger challenge. You're exposed to a lot more different aspects of the business. And a lot more responsibility. I will say that I learnt the role is what they call as a step-up role. So where I just learnt the role so that if the coordinator that was on, if they were sick, I would be able to step in for a shift just to do their job, just to get by. And from there, ended up, the position got advertised. There's a permanent position as it advertised, so I applied for it, and yeah, I got the job. So that was beginning of beginning of January. I'll catch up eventually. So I've been doing that for about 6 months. I have just, however, been on annual leave. So, is that my 3-placer? Yep. So I've been on annual leave. Back to went camping at Carragini, which I've already done before, but this time it was just Carragini. My last time I went up there before was actually, we went further up north of WA than where we are, than Carragini. So bugger. Drop-in drills. So yeah, that was the enjoyment for me for the last couple of weeks. I spent a week in Karajini, and the rest of it I've been at home with just with myself and the dog, enjoying the peaceful, not having to get up and go to work kind of life. And you're right there again, aren't you? No, get down. Go get on your bed. On your bed. And yeah. So that's work-wise, although I will say that I have applied for another job at another company. Misty, stop it. As a train controller, and I did interview for it. I haven't heard whether I got the job or not, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. But don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the job that I am doing. Other train controllers, I've tried to talk to people in my team that I'm with to say, does somebody want to learn Step Up RNC? And they're all like going, why would we want that stress? So, yeah. Initially it was a job I didn't think I'd ever want to do, but it's actually rewarding. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of telephones in this one for this section. What colour? Oh, 3799, yep. Okay, that explains it. Personal life side of things. So, obviously, went on holidays. Nathan and I went camping. I have 2 grandbabies now, 2 grandboys, which is absolutely brilliant. So I've got my son that's down south with his wife and 2 kids, and my youngest boy has gone across to Queensland and is living in Ipswich. For any of the Aussies out there, that's where he is living. He's in Ipswich somewhere, and working in Brisbane, doing whatever it is that he does. I will say I am expecting to have both my boys home for Christmas, so hopefully I'll have a full house at Christmas time. Okay, just work my way through. No more telephones in that row. Okay, I think that's about it for my personal life side of things as well. Pretty boring. Pretty boring, actually, which is actually a good thing. Very good thing. So, yeah, geez, I am so out of practice with live chats. I suppose it's more about, at the moment, is a roundabout way of going through a lot of the updates and plans for what I want to bring to the channel, which hopefully I can do. Hopefully I can actually get myself motivated enough. Yeah. Let me know what things you'd like to see me do again. I can't do the resin until I make sure this little puppy dog of mine, who's in her teenage years now, I suppose, until she stops chewing stuff. I don't think I'll be able to work with resin unless Nathan's at home. But then when Nathan's at home, I can't work with resin because he interrupts me anyway. I might just do a whip and chat with footage from the holiday I have just done, and something has just happened to my colours. I don't know something's just happened to my camera. Just hang on a sec, guys. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I just realised my colour went funny. Hopefully that's good now. Just wait for that to update on the screen that I'm looking at. Oh. At what stage do I realise that I've actually gone the wrong way, that my colours are wrong on the screen? Hopefully you guys are seeing it in good colour now. Rightio. So, yeah, let me know what things. I mean, I've got to, one of the things I do need to do, obviously, with going back, doing my budget, I need to look at the fact that I haven't purchased any diamond paintings for a while, which is a good thing, because what's the best way to put it? I have to get to and purchase some more diamond paintings, because they're starting to run low. Let's look, any more telephones on that one. So yeah, I'm wondering whether I go and see if I can get some, see what Diamond Shop ones are there. Obviously this is my second diamond painting Deutschland, so I will obviously be buying another one of theirs. They are my they are my most expensive diamond paintings I have purchased, but when you have something that has so much colour, so much confetti, and I love confetti, but when something has so much confetti and colour, it's worth it. The quality is good. The fact that we get the labels are pre-made for you. You get a separate index of all your symbols. You know, it's all good to get. And my colour has done it again. Why? Okay. Oh, I think what I might have to do is leave this stream here for because all my colour has gone. My colour is playing silly games. Sandy, I don't know if you remember when we did the mystery painting event 2 years ago. Can you believe it? Finally got yours complete about 2 months ago. Oh, wow. Well done, Sandy. Oh, that's classic. Oh, the mystery diamond paintings. Oh, my God, they were done so long ago. I think people are still doing them. I don't know. I know you can order them. You can still order them, but I don't know much more than that. Because I haven't been following diamond painting channels for a while. So yeah, I find it quite amusing that the process of doing it. But then I actually got there, and while I was looking at the fact that we were doing these mystery diamond paintings, you can't actually tell until you've done it. Now, as a YouTuber, you can't tell until you've done it what the image is, which then, if you're not careful, can end up with an image that which is an image which is owned by an artist, and it's not been licensed. So it's just something that when I was doing mine, I had that in the back of my mind of, what if this is an image that I shouldn't be showing on the channel because I'll get a copyright strike. So that's where you've got to know you're working with a really reputable company when it comes to doing that, doing mystery diamond paintings. I'm just looking to see if I've got any more telephones. There's another one. Yeah, so it's just something that I got very conscious of when doing the mystery diamond paintings, because you could get caught out. But yeah, so I suppose for the next one, Sandy, you'd moved on and then got a job and been busy with work. Understand that, we all do get busy. I didn't get busy. I just got distracted by a dog that just chewed up so much time. Yeah. So, and I've just picked up my last colour that I was working with. I missed some of, so $5.50. I've got a couple more keys in here. Stab and grab. Yeah, so I will be looking at doing a whip and chat. Hopefully that's something that the whip and chat will actually have my last holiday I did, so the trip away to Karajini, because if I can turn around and show those images and showcase another wonderful part of Western Australia, I would really love to do it, because this is a country that, and places that people don't see that much of. So when you look at, if I actually some of the images, like if I show you, that was actually at the Karajini Eco Lodge. If I can get up the right way, at night time, just as the sun was setting. So that was beautiful. We did some amazing hikes and walks, so what I want to do is share those, because some of the places that we went to were absolutely amazing. There we go. There's me and Nathan. We did class 5 hikes. We did down into gorges. So to be able to share that, obviously not on a phone, but share the actual images themselves. In our last night of camping, we camped here, so that was free camping right next to just the water, and that's us, and our tent was right out there, but that's our vehicles. To see how we camp like that is, there we go, there's our tent in the smallest form. But it was beautiful, and to be able to share that with you guys is something that I would love to be able to do. I've done it before on Whip and Chats, and it's worked out really well. So hopefully that Whip and Chat you guys will enjoy. Right, that's the arrow. That's the paper aeroplane down. I love some of the symbols on this. There's some real cute ones that these guys have, and I will say I've had 2 of their diamond paintings, and both of them, one was round, this one is square, but the symbol for them stays the same. So this, I'll just try and find a cute one, is the foot. So in both my diamond paintings from them, 3787, whether it was round or square, had that symbol. So they actually have dedicated symbol to colour when they do their chartings. So the question though is with Diamond Painting Deutschland, what do I go with? Do I go with another Josephine Wall, or do I try and find something else? Yet again, it'll be big, and it'll be one with lots and lots of confetti, because I love the confetti, and it takes me so much longer. What else can I share with you? Oh, yeah. I brought some embroidery work to do. There goes my camera again. I'm going to have to sort this out. There's something funny going on there. Brought some embroidery work, so although it's not cross stitch, it's slightly different. I'll just finish this section here of the paper aeroplane, and then I will just reach over and grab it. It is something that is different. So here we go. Now, it is embroidery. What I did do, however, I did make my own holders for the floss on using my Cricut, which is a pretty cool thing to do. So all my, oh, that's stuck. Why is that stuck? Come on out. Got a thread stuck. So I've managed to put all my floss on these holders that I made. And I need to be very careful because obviously I've got sticky stuff there. But the image that I will be working on is hydrangea. And as you can see, it is blending of colours. Never done it before. I have attempted one already, and I struggled with it, and I just decided I was going to leave that one alone, and I'll come back to start a fresh one. So I'm going to give this a go, see how we go. It is done on which is the right way it goes that way. This is where you are stitching onto, I don't even know what type of material it is. The company that does it, or the people that do it, they hand dye their own colours. Yeah, so it's quite beautiful work. If I can get the image that it's supposed to end up looking like that. Oh, yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. I just need to tackle how to actually go about on a frame. So I actually have a frame, but it's like it's not stretching the material enough when I was trying to do the first one. So I've still got to work out a better way to do it. The way they did theirs was they had a much bigger frame, so I've just got to try and work out how to do it. So yeah, that will be coming. I did record most of the process of creating the floss drops for that. So that's one that I'll just have to put together, and actually, did I do it all? I didn't document it all. I documented the process of creating them on Cricut, but I didn't document the actual final putting them together. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see what I can do in getting that out. So at least you can see how I made the floss drops. I think that's what they were called. yeah, I saw somebody made some floss drops, and it's like, oh, they're pretty. So I thought, I'll see if I can make something myself. And yeah, I was able to do those very, very easily with the Cricut. So using pre-existing shapes. So yeah, I was quite happy with the way they came out. I have seen most of the floss drops were done that I've seen done were done on heavy cardstock. However, these ones were actually obviously balsa wood and sticker. What is it? HCV. Just yeah, cut out exactly the same design and stuck on there. And there we go with the lighting, all shiny and pretty with a chain if you want to join them. So yeah, I did that. I made the floss drops there just because I saw somebody else had floss drops. I went, oh, I can do that. So, but yeah, I wanted something. I tried doing it with cardstock, and then went, no, that's too flimsy because of the way that I am. And yeah, made it with the balsa wood, which is really cool. What else? I don't know whether I could say if there's anything else. No, I can't think of anything else to talk about. So yeah, I'll what I'm going to do, I am going to just sit and drill for a little bit with just silence and just the process, because at the moment I'm actually listening to silence thinking, what the hell is the dog up to? That's not good, is it? And there goes my camera again. So there's something going on that I have to look at and sort out. I can't believe that. Got to find out what's going on there with that. So I won't just continue to drill. I will actually end the live there. For anybody that has stayed to the end and watching this on replay, I hope that's given you a little bit of an insight of what's going on. Yeah, I just need to make sure I commit myself to doing stuff, and then obviously making sure I sort out what's going on with my camera for starters. Oh, this is frustrating. It's really frustrating. So on that note, after I think the third, fourth, fifth time, I don't know how many times I've done that, I will say, guys, thank you for joining me. Sandy, Vanessa, my two people that have chatted, thank you for chatting and just letting me know you're there. I will leave it there, but yeah, drop me a comment down below if there's stuff that I did on my channel before that you want me to do again. If you really do want to see me do the budget again and try and be responsible, let me know. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say, but thanks for joining, and bye for now. It's really frustrating. So on that note, after